Hi everyone, today I'd like to show you how to make this really quick and simple card using your stamps, inks and the most important part of all, the Ranger Distress Glaze. It's really quick, it's really easy and it's very effective, and this is how I've done it. This card measures 5.5 inches square, so I've started with a base that's 5 inches square. It's plain white card, and all I'm going to do is take a stamp that is a fur and I'm going to ink it up using the Ranger Distress Ink in peeled paint. Now this stamp that I'm using is from Chloe's Stamps, so I've inked that up and I'm going to stamp that just slightly across the top, going off the edges, and then I'm going to stamp it again in a cross stamp technique. So don't worry that it's not stamped properly or you've missed bits, it really doesn't matter. So a cross stamp technique is where you've stamped one way and you're going to go across the stamped image in a slightly different direction. So I'm going to come down a little bit with my fur, press hard because it's quite a big stamp. There we go. So I'm happy with that. Next I'm going to stamp the baubles, and I've got the Justrite bauble stamp. You've seen me use it many times on different tutorials. I'm inking it up with fabric, so I'm going to stamp it twice. I'm just going to turn this slightly so I can see. So I'm going to go with one stamp here, and then I'm going to stamp it again a little bit higher up, so I've got two baubles. So again, let's stamp it roughly here. So we've got our stamped basis image. Now I'm just going to add the sentiment into the bauble, which is Noel. So I'm just going to stamp that twice. And let's pop that in the middle there, and then just into the middle of the second bauble. So we've got the basis of our card there. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a blending pen, and this is a Zig blending pen, and I'm literally just going to blend the top of the bauble like so, just to give it a little bit of colour at the top, and I'm going to do the same on the second bauble as well, like so. Now you could spend a little bit more time on this. You could do the bottom, you could do all the way around in different colours, etc. And then the effect would still be the same at the end of it, because we're using the glaze to protect the baubles. So you could literally colour that in a rainbow of colours, put the glaze on, and it will protect it from anything that's going on the side of it or over it. So I'm happy with that. Now, just because I'm going to put the glaze straight on it, I'm just going to blot it to make sure the ink is dry. So once it is, you're going to take your glaze. Now I've already done a demonstration for this to show you how to use it, etc., and what it's like. So I'm going to literally take a little piece of it and rub it onto the bauble, buffing it into the bauble to protect the white of the card underneath, and I'm going to do the same with the other bauble like so. Just taking my time to buff it in to make sure all of that white and coloured surface of the bauble is protected. with it being a resist technique, this is what will resist the ink that you're going to put over it. So the other thing, I'm literally just going to take a little bit and I'm going to dot this on top of the fur at the top, give it a little rub just in different areas like so, a tiny little bit, and then I'm going to buff the glaze that we've put on using a dry paper towel, and this will take the excess away, leaving the image protected against the ink that we're going to put on. So just give it a little rub and buff like so. You can see nothing's coming off on the towel, it's literally soaking in and protecting the image. Give the fur a little rub like so. So that is now ready for us to ink around the edges. As I tilt it to the light, you can see a little sheen that the glaze gives over your image. It's not there to actually give it a finish or a glaze, but it does give it a satin-like finish. So next I'm going to take my splodge mat, put it under my image, and I'm going to take brush corduroy ink, and I'm going to start by inking the edges like so, and just literally go all the way around the card like this, using the blending technique that you'll have seen many people use time and time again, like so. I've got a slippy splodge mat, so just bear with me. So you're going to go all the way around like this, bringing in the corners, because if you bring in the corners, that draws the person's eye into the design in the middle. So like so. Like this. And now you can literally go into the bauble between the two, and because you've got the glaze on it, it won't affect the actual bauble itself. So you can go in as close as you can, and that literally means you can go over the edges and it won't take the ink in the bauble. I'll just neaten that up a little bit like so. So in actual fact, because it's a resist technique, you can take your blending pen or blending tool over the bauble and it will resist all the ink and it will retain its white colour like so. Now the only other thing that I've done with this to make our card is to pop it onto a card and then added 2 bows, and then it would be finished like so. And that's our finished card using the Tim Holtz Distress Glaze. I'd really like to thank you for watching and see you next time.